fishing when I was about 7. We lived on a lake, and every morning in the summertime, I'd fill up buckets with water, the dock, I'd go out and find whatever I could for bait, and I'd be there all day long fishing. And I'd catch fish. And I'd put them in the buckets, and at the end of the day, I'd take them up and I'd show my mom, and then I'd let them all go. Eventually, I started feeling sorry for the worm, and then I started feeling sorry for the fish. So I stopped fishing. It wasn't until January 18th, 2010, when I started fishing again. And I fished every day, everywhere I could. What ended up being about 1 year and 24 days of fishing. In supermarkets, in bars, in cafes, in class, at the library, on the bus, at a friend's wedding. There were definitely some awkward situations in there. The thing is that every day I'd be confronted with the question, where are you going fishing? What are you fishing for? And I had to answer, I had to find an answer to that question. It made me more aware in a lot of ways of where I was going and what I was doing in each of these places. So someone would ask me on the bus, where are you going? Where are you fishing? And I'd say, if I was on my way to school, I'd say, I'm fishing for an education. I'm going up the road to North and Howard. I'm going to school. And they'd look at me like I don't know. Either they'd look at me like actually they were really offended by something that I said, or they were like, okay. Or, I remember the first time this came to me, I was just fishing to feel a part of something. Yeah, and then there's the fact that it's like, it was also very much a form of walking meditation. It's really, really calming. Have you guys ever walked with a fishing rod in your hand? It just kind of makes you have a little bit of a balance. It's also really hard to leave the house sometimes and go shopping if you're carrying a fishing rod. There are days that I didn't want to go outside, so I didn't. It's impossible to be invisible when you're carrying a fishing rod. Some days, I really wanted to be invisible. So in addition to catching, a lot of interactions and ideas, I caught a lot of objects. So I'm going to pass some things around. You guys can look at them and pass them. This is an arrowhead. This is a rare crystal that I found. A fragment from an asteroid. Pass it around. Fishing rod. It's good for a lot of things. It's good for engaging complete strangers and provoking interaction. I had complete strangers wish me good luck and say thank you. I had people tell me that if they didn't know me, they would cross the street to avoid the crazy lady. When our art truly extends beyond us. There's nothing like it. It stays beyond us, and it's something else. And it's good to be aware